Okay, so this is practice test number 5, problem number 4. And you have the same equation at the top of the page, a very similar problem to number 3. The difference here is that this is a word problem and the information is given to you in word form. So you have a survey of the starting salaries of 36 graduates from a baccalaureate degree at Bryan and Stratton College was conducted. Now the 36 graduates, that is your sample size, that's your N in the problem. The sample mean, the X bar, was 40,000. The population standard deviation, the sigma, was known to be 1,000. Construct a 95% confidence interval estimate for the population mean, which is mu. Mu is sitting in the center of that equation right there. And then you're going to plug in your values onto the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the confidence interval. So I've listed out the information given to you in the problem. The sigma, 1,000. The N is 36. The X bar over here is 40,000. And also you should remember that the Z for a 95% confidence interval, which is what these problems are, is 1.96. So you plug in your values. X bar is 40,000 minus, you have your value for Z, 1.96 times, and I put this in parentheses, the sigma is 1,000 and the sample size is 36. And you need to take the square root of the 36. You need to remember to do that. It's not divided by 36, it's division by the square root of 36. So the first thing you want to do is do this multiplication, 1.96 times the 1,000, and then you're going to take that quantity that you get from the multiplication, you're going to divide it by the square root of 36. The square root of 36 is 6. You need to use your calculator to make sure you know how to do that calculation. You should end up with 326 and 67 hundredths when we round it at the hundredths place. And when you get this value here, it's going to be the same as the value over here on the right hand side. What I often do is do the calculation a second time to make sure I did it properly. You're going to get the same number here on the right. The difference is you have a plus sign here and then you have a minus sign over on the left. When you do your subtraction on the left and your addition on the right, you should end up with the values that are indicated here at the bottom, and this will be your 95% confidence interval. And you should give me 2 decimal places on both sides of the confidence interval.